Welcome back to a Below Par production. Today we have the Disc Golf League Women's Finals, the lead card final round. Commentary team today, Elliot Faulkner, joined by Rebecca Stanley. Hi Rebecca.
Hello, how's it going?
Good, looking forward to see what we've got in store for us here. So first up we have Abigail Stridham, currently leading with a score of 54 from round 1.
And two back we have Stephanie Stridham.
Steph finished second in the league, narrowly losing in the regular season to Loren, who we see here, currently on 59.
You might hear us say low, because that's what we're used to calling her. And here we have Shania, one of our younger kids on the block. I think she's 12 years old.
Yep, she came in 8th and has made her way onto lead card. Alright, straight into it. Abigail has the box, currently running a score of -1. Getting a nice full S curve out of that one. Into circle 2.
So Steph is our running champion for the Disc Golf League, so it'll be interesting how she's going to play this. Her daughter is 2 up from her. I wonder if she expected that coming into today in second round. And here's Low. Oh!
Low looks like she's turned that over a little bit, but she's also a previous champion, so experience will surely come into play here. And finally, Shania gets her started with a nice looking S curve.
Sheesh, that looks good.
Not bad considering she's, like you said, only 12.
And that's a beautiful layup by Low there.
Low has some really good upshot touch. She's always ending up right under the basket. As Steph gives this one a long go.
A little
long
mini
safe go.
run.
Shania does the same.
And here's Abigail. Oh, she runs it. Oh, that looks very close.
Here's where Low ended up from her up. Stress-free par. Good putt from Steph there. Do the same.
Oh.
A little high, but they all count. I think we'll put that one down to camera nerves.
Camera nerves are a real thing.
I actually should get this bogey in. No worries. Should be looking to forget that and carry on. Hole 2, 89 metres. There's a creek off to the right, and unfortunately that looks like Abigail's disc is destined for it.
I reckon that is definitely wet. This is a hard hole for a right-hander. Steph here is a lefty. They say it's a lefty course. Last year's winners, both lefties.
So Steph playing it super safe out to the open. Loren does the same. Maybe this is just the experience factor coming in. Knowing that all you need to do to get a par is to just get it out into the field and set yourself up for an upshot. Shania follows suit.
I would say
Definitely wet.
She might have wanted a bit more from that upshot.
Might have been a little bit frazzled being in the water, knowing everyone else is in the open. You're already kind of thinking you're not getting a par there.
Good up from Shania. And a
That
great
was
up
Steph?
from Steph. And Abigail. Wow, great putt. That's definitely saved her a stroke.
That was a beautiful putt.
Steph gets the box and a stroke on Abigail into another lefty favourable hole. Just hanging out a big hyzer into circle 1.
That looks like a beautiful Annie. Ooh! The sting.
Loren's absolutely parked that. She took it really wide, nice and safe, and let it just stall out and flatten out under the basket.
She would be very stoked with that shot. It is a hard hole for a righty. And when you get stuck under here, you've got a really low throwing height to deal with.
low ceiling certainly complicates the upshot.
And Abigail going for that little run again. She's got the
Almost saves
confidence.
par, yeah. Low and Steph tap out their birdies. Shania with a simply done par. And another 4 for Abigail. She must be feeling the pressure a little bit here. She's actually just handed over the lead to Mum Steph. Hopefully she can get her run back on track soon.
Now you've got to watch out for this hole because you've got the water to the right and it also skips quite a lot. So you can get a bit of a bounce away depending if you're left or right handed. So this will kind of skip and bounce.
Yeah.
And you don't particularly want to be stuck behind a tree.
So nobody looking like they're in super trouble here, but Steph certainly has the best look at a birdie. Lorraine splits the tree gap just to add a bit extra style to the shot.
I think I heard her say, well, I might as well run it.
Good putt from Abigail. Steph here for a 2. Doesn't miss those. Everyone else taps it, aren't they? 3.
Easy. Putts in. Here we go to hole 5. Now this hole 5, as a female, it's 91 metres. There's not many females that can make it to the pin there. So I think everyone shouldn't be disappointed if they get a par with this. This is a pretty good result. Let's see how they all play out.
Bit low and turned from Shania. Abigail corrects, but looks like she's turned it a lot. Oh,
Oh, she's been saved.
good tree.
That's usually where you hit, Elliot.
If I can get it that far, usually I'm somewhere a bit closer to the tee pad than Shania. So another misrelease from Shania there, but the second upshot looks like she'll get a short putt for a 4.
Now, this happened in winter, and as you can see, all the girls are trying to get more to the left than the right. There's a really muddy pit, and you do not want to end up in there. Can be a bit slippery.
Great putt there from Shania. Sometimes those ones, when you know you're putting for bogey, can be a little bit nerve-wracking, but she got it in there. Got the result. Well done. On to hole 6. With the creek along the left side, you just don't want to throw it into the water. It's an instant par or bogey.
Little Annie, we skip. Now this hole you really need to watch out because it's very skippy by the basket. Ooh!
As you see, that one slide an extra couple of metres. If you end up landing on that hard-packed dirt, you can go into the water so easily.
So easy, and you can't tell until you get there either.
That's a beautiful looking shot from Shania.
Is there a bit of skip?
A lot of slide and ends up pretty close to the basket, but under that nasty looking tree.
I think she was really saved there by a little branch or something. Now I love it in between this little area. Oh,
A little low, but gets the set as requested.
if only your disc would answer that every time and follow its command.
I'd say that was a coin flip between rolling into the water and sticking, and it stuck. This does not look comfortable, as Lorraine says. So Shania for a 2.
Oh, she makes it.
That's got to be good. Got to be feeling good after that.
So it's interesting here. We've got 2 young ones and 2 of the older ones that are 2 previous winners.
I mean, I'd say more experienced, but you can use whatever words you like.
Yeah, true. I guess I can say that. I'm older. I'm in the in-between.
Yeah, Lorraine and Steph definitely have a lot more experience compared especially to these 2 young guns on the card.
Oh, beautiful.
A lovely shot curving around the Mando tree there. So you can see it down the fairway on hole 7. Abigail not quite getting the same amount of turn, but looks like it's pulled up short of the Mando. Here's Shania playing an up shot. Wow, a great skipping shot. There must have been a distance driver. Oh, Zeus.
Do you reckon Paul Macbeth would be happy with that throw?
I think he'd be extremely happy with the result. Abigail getting a little creative and throwing a flick roll around the corner. Still had to navigate the Mando. Another great putt from Steph. Unfortunate from Shania not to catch that par. Yeah, she's feeling it. Abigail carding a 4 as well after having to navigate the Mando. Lorraine drops another 3 in. Hole 8. One of the harder ones on the course with the low ceiling. So most of the girls will be looking for a par.
Absolutely. A par, I used to say when I first started, was like a birdie. If you get a par, you're probably going to take some scores with some other people because there's going to be someone that's going to get a 4 at least.
Everybody having a bit of trouble with that ceiling.
Oh,
I think Steph, the only one to make it through cleanly. Even when you get halfway there, there's still the ceiling, as Lorraine finds out.
Shania's not having it. She's going straight for the open space.
Yeah, she's right out there.
Oh, it's floating. A little skip.
Yeah, pretty nice upshot.
There's Lowe's upshots that are right by the basket, making it easy putt for herself.
Shania curling one round a tree. It's pretty good. And Abigail to save par.
Oh, basket hit. Oh, top of the basket. Damn.
Unfortunate, Shania. She keeps getting herself into a really good position to make the putts and then just not quite capitalising. Hole 9, again, tricky hole, lefty favourable. Steph just floats a hyzer up there, skips a little bit down the hill.
As you can see, there's the Mando there, so everyone has to go left of that first tree, straight ahead. That's another nice, Annie. Look at that flight. And there's a little bit of skip.
Yeah, great shot. Sort of crests and follows the curve of the hill. Getting our first replay of the day.
And this is also a little bit hard because you also have the trees. You can't go too high. And that's a great approach of Shania.
So everybody making the Mando. Some good upshots.
And it's really nice to see. There's a few people that have come down to come and watch these ladies.
Lorraine will be annoyed not to get the stroke back there. Best opportunity for a birdie. And that brings the front 9 to a close. Abigail +4, Steph -3. So a big shift in the scores there. Lorraine, nice clean even, and Shania on +4. Let's see what the back 9 has in store for us. Kicking it off with hole 10, which is the CTP hole for the day.
Steph going for it. Doesn't look like Lorraine.
That's a pretty good shot out there. You know, you get a look. Whether you want it or not is your decision. Putting straight down the hill.
Wonder how many of these ladies are thinking of the CTP, or how many of them are just like, I just want to get it close.
Abigail got pretty close there, and it looks like Shania got close too. Let's have a look from the reverse angle. Great shot.
The tower over 14. So that's definitely closer than the last one. Pretty sure this is the one.
This is Shania's.
Mark it down.
So is this the way we do it now, is it, in Christchurch? Measuring with the feet?
9, 10. Yeah.
Yeah, Louis' feet specifically. Shania takes the CTP. And they were the last group to go through, so that will be the CTP for her. A great putt from Loren there, throwing caution to the wind. And the ladies have carved up this hole, 3 birdies and Steph tapping out a par. Everybody will be happy to get a shot back on Steph there, as she has opened up quite the lead.
Nice feeling as well in the back 9. Here we are on hole 11. Now you've really got to watch out for the height, as you can see from Loren's disc. Abigail has recorrected and got a bit of a skip.
A good looking shot, all the way down there.
Oh, a bit of height too.
Here's Steph. Nice bit of turn.
Pures the gap. Does it come back?
Not quite enough.
Not enough for a replay.
If you watched the league final on Flexline Media last year, you'll remember Steph absolutely parking this one.
And 3 discs all in the same place.
This time not quite. Yeah, we've got a putting league sort of challenge here going. Everyone putting from the same mark.
Because when pressure's on like that... Oh, I probably spoke too soon there. At least this has already been played.
Unlucky Abigail. On to hole 12. So Loren and Abigail are currently tied in second. Steph has 5 shots. Shania plus 11. Because to know where Shania was in relation to the chase card. A great looking shot from her though, as she sends that Hades all the way down the back. Here's Steph. Throwing the bolt.
I think that's her utility disc. See that quite a lot. When I've played with her, seen it in tournaments.
One of her go-tos. Oh, another good bet from Low. Should be wishing a couple of these putts had stuck.
And you know what? She's pretty gutsy. You can get a terrible roll away and sometimes go into that water.
Great putt there for Shania. Getting the high five from Dad.
With a birdie, was it?
Yes, and the box.
And
hers.
the box. To hole 13. This is the one with the Mando.
Yep, just got to go left of the tree with the arrow on it. Makes it a tunnel shot. Shania's navigated that successfully.
This is a hard hold for any righty. I remember playing with Lo last year and she fully stand-stood then, and I think she'd be happy with that.
Maybe a little bit favourable for the lefty. Just the way that your disc could naturally start to finish. You threw a straight one.
And as you see, this disc with the right-hander, it just fades and hits the tree on the left.
Here's Steph for a 2. And Abigail for a 2. Yes, great putt. The rest of the ladies tapping out their pars. Abigail gets one back on Mum. And anything can still happen here. The 15-16 stretch has been known to make and ruin rounds. Abigail will get a look from there.
16 definitely.
Low will not get a look from there. Shania hangs it out wide, relying on the stability of the disc. And it curls up. Let's have another look.
That's a park job there.
Oh, camera works a bit shoddy.
That's you, Elliot.
My bad. Great shot, Shania. Steph going for turnover, a little tricky on the left-handers.
I know Steph finds this hole quite hard as a lefty. They've changed it this year as well. Out of bounds is anywhere past this sort of roped area. Ooh, and past that rope area as well. So
Yeah,
she's
that comes
very
up
lucky.
Just short of the OB.
And low running it, you can also go OB with a firm run. So she's done well of a soft run there.
Great birdie, Shania. As we saw Abigail just momentarily before giving it a good go, trying to get that shot back, but couldn't do it. But Shania is heating up a little bit on this back nine. She birdied hole 10. She birdied hole 12 and she's just got 14. She's certainly got some skills. Should be an interesting one to watch
For
in
sure.
the coming years.
It'll be interesting to see the shift of the young ones coming through.
Here's Shania. And that's a pretty good result. Into the middle. Didn't catch any of the trees. As Abigail has here. Steph. A little bit more room to play with as a left-hander.
So this tee pad has been pulled back from last year, and all players have been able to practice this, I think, through the summer. But it does change the line.
It's made it quite a lot longer as well. About 15 metres longer.
And you have the OB, and it's a little bit... Ooh.
The ground up here is really slidey and skippy. So if you come in with a bit too much speed, you can quite easily go OB. As we just saw. Here's Shania. Great shot. Just the right amount of power.
Oh,
Wow.
bang,
Lorraine
bang.
from outside the circle.
Oh, she's stoked with that as well.
Great putt, Lloyd. And Abigail, another good putt from her.
Hole 15 is definitely another hole where if you're getting a par on this hole, you're getting some strokes on everyone. Maybe not everyone,
Yeah,
but
and Shania's par there was just so good. So simple. She'll be stoked. And here she is with the box. Getting some good distance down there. So this is the league tee, or championship tee for 16. Plays as a par 4 to the normal basket.
so it looks like they're all trying to get into that left sort of side where the tee pad is for casual players. Maybe it's just having that confidence, knowing where to throw. But Abigail's not having a bar of it. She's like, I'm going my way. Oh, she's going to you.
With the Vandal. Dogs.
How cute is it?
Just want to get involved.
And we need to remember that this is a public park, so we've got to follow those rules, making sure other people aren't around and things like that. And Steph did a really good job of the safety there.
Just ended up short of the rope there. She'll be coming back to this side of the path with a penalty stroke, as that is out of bounds.
And Dad, caddy for Shania, convinces her to go to the right. Looked like Shania wanted to go to the left.
Oh,
And has she made it? It seems she has. The Hades again provides.
It's nice and in bounds. Good half bid there from Lorraine. Here's Shania for a birdie. Oh, gives it a good chance.
A little bit of a roll away.
And Abigail for a bird.
Oh!
No, just for a par.
And it sticks.
Great putt for par. Hole 17.
You've got two options here. You've got through the gap, which is to the right. It looks like maybe Shania's going there. Ooh. Ooh, and unlucky.
Makes the tunnel but catches something at the end. The other option, as you were saying, out here around the left side. Definitely a lefty's favourite. But if you've got a good forehand, as a right-hander, you can get there too. Great shot there from Steph. Curling up to the edge of the circle, and the Wren showing you what that tunnel shot looks like when it's done well. Good bid from Shania, and his low. He's had a few of those today, just missing low.
You can see the other girl's card just on hole 2, just throwing there. Wonder how they are getting on.
I wonder how many shots Steph would have on low if low had made those putts that had just hit the front of the basket today. Alright, final hole. It looks all blocked up. 4 shots. The difference. Steph rounding out a solid performance. Abigail clears it. We've got an island hole here today. You have to be within the flags.
Now I think
otherwise you proceed to a drop zone.
This island hole is interesting. Jamie's put it in for the final, but the girls haven't been practicing this for their hole.
Great shot here from Steph. Hangs it out. Right amount of power. Relies on the fade.
And here's low throwing. Oh, I think she's out. She's hit the tree.
And you've got...
And look at them. There's 3 of them.
3 different signage. Okay, this is Shania from the drop zone. Looks like she's come up short. We'll have another go.
Oh.
Fallen short again. 3rd time. Looks like she got a disc swap. And
nice
parks
height.
Dad should have given me the next disc from the start.
Unlucky there, Shania, but good shot on the last one. Bit of a shame, really. Hand around in such a way. And Steph cashes the birdie. A great performance there from Steph. A -3 with only 1 bogey, showing you that you don't need to have the flashiest scorecard to play the best round. Great performance from the other girls and ladies. Let's find out what League Director Jamie has to say.
So overall, for the year, as I say, it was a long, grueling time. This particular individual finished on top of everybody else. So for the overall winner, the minor premier, as I like to call it, Lorraine. Excellent. We're now entering our top 3. Low rounding out top 3 in 3rd place was the 116, which means we're going to have a Strytham on the shield once again. So it was a really tough battle. After the first round, Abigail took into the second round a 2-shot lead. However, experience managed to beat out youth, and Steph clawed it back with a 5-shot win. So at your 2022 Women's DGL League Champion, once again for the 3rd time, Stephanie. Speech. Who said that?
Next year someone else is going to have their name on this.
Perfect. So in 2nd place, Abigail. So that's it from me. Massive round of applause for everyone that came out today to support. Thank you.
Thank you, Jamie.
Congratulations, ladies.
And thanks for tuning in to this coverage by a Below Par production. We'll see you in the next video. Keep shooting below par.